Good Monday morning to you. As you can see, my surroundings have changed a little bit. I am in Peoria at my work. Had a few hiccups in the middle of the night last night with some stuff, so haven't got much sleep. Had to kind of catch an extra hour or two of sleep, and then with the weather. If you have not been outside yet, man, it is slick, especially in the city of Pekin. So just be careful, take it slow, and you'll get where you're going. You get outside on the state roads. The state roads are pretty good. So yeah, there's not much snow. Just everything froze, or it got cold so fast that everything froze. So be very careful out there. Again, my name is Josh, and I get the absolute pleasure of serving as the Online Ministries Director, coming to you from a remote location, we'll call it that, here for the Pekin First Monday Update. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe right below this. And this is available on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. So just like, follow, and subscribe right down there below that. And thank you for joining us this morning. Now, if you haven't been outside yet, it is cold. We went from 60, somebody said yesterday at the peak of it, one of my daughters said it was 61 degrees, and we dropped, I think it feels like 14 right now. So that's a heck of a drop. So, but the good news is we're going to be 60s by next Sunday. It will be in the 50s by Wednesday. So the snow isn't going to last long. The ice isn't going to last long. It's like everything in our lives. It doesn't last long. We go through something to get somewhere and learn something. So here we are, right? We're going through this cold snap, and it will be spring, hopefully, on the other side. Cool things going on in and around Pekin First. If you missed this last week's message, it was all on Simon, and not the Simon you're thinking of. But it is the Unlikely Lent sermon series. Catch it on the Sunday message, and it's on all of our podcast platforms. So yeah, it's just a good way to reconnect with the message if you heard the message, because sometimes you can get distracted in church or online if you're listening online. You can get distracted, and this is a good way in your car or while you're working out or whatever you are doing that's 20 to 25 minutes. It's a great way just to connect with the message. If you miss the message this week, it's a great way to catch up that way as well. This last week on the Pekin, we had a lot going on this last week, so we're gonna take a section and just go this last week. Last week on the Pekin First podcast was No Miracles Required, and it was on just, it doesn't take Jesus's biggest fan created no miracles whatsoever. So being a disciple of Jesus does not require making miracles. So just I'll just leave that there. And it's a great story, and it's on John the Baptist. So I highly recommend you take a listen to that. Sean was back this week, so it was me and Sean, and it was a great podcast this week. Yeah, just had a lot of fun with it. This last week, we had some special visitors from the district, and it was Paul Black, who is our communications director for the United Methodist Central Region for the district, and they are filming Rock House. They're highlighting the Rock House ministry and what great things they're doing for the community, and the duplexes we're building over at Providence Place, and the house at Karis Place, and how that all came to be. And so we get highlighted at the district conference. That's going to be a lot of fun. We'll get to see that footage as well. So can't wait to see all that. Speaking of ministry, our Rock Kids ministry got to go swimming. So the Rock House, the Rock Kids ministry that we do over at the Pekin House in conjunction with the Pekin Housing Authority, somebody had set up to go to the Y and do a swim day. How cool is that in the middle of winter to take these kids and say, let's go swimming in an indoor pool? So Sean said it was a great time. Kids playing all over, splashing in early March. So just a great way to. That's a great program. This has been one of our it's been a very long running ministry that Miss Emmy has taken to heart, and I'm so happy that she did. and it's just a great way for us to help kids shed a little light through faith. Ministry happenings this week. We have Lenten lunch. These have been fantastic. We got David Stammerjohn this week. We're going to have some German meatloaf and a salad bar. The volunteers that put on the lunch are the food is amazing. So come enjoy a little lunch. Listen to David. David is a former pastor and very active in the church. A lot of us, I don't think I've ever heard him speak. So this should be interesting. I can't wait for this one. David Stammerjohn, this Wednesday from noon to 1. Come fellowship, come just be a part of Lenten lunch. It's a great way to connect and lift your midweek up for sure. If you haven't ordered a lily, now is the time where that clock is ticking down. There's $17. Just get hold of Geraldine. You can do that by calling the church office or going to info@pekinfirst.org. Rummage sale collection this week. Time to do the spring cleaning. Buy time. So today is the 16th. So Wednesday, when it's supposed to be 50s, is the day we start collection. So clean out all that stuff that you don't use anymore, the tennis rackets, the shirts, the shorts, the shoes that you don't do anymore. Oh, no clothes. Sorry, no clothes. There will be no clothes. So just the tennis rackets, I have racquetball rackets, right? Because I played racquetball for a very long time. But all that stuff, frisbees and all that stuff, paintings that you don't even like, that you got as a gift, get all those, take them to the church, and what we do is we resell those, and we use that money for projects in the community. So it's just a great way. It's a great little fundraiser to just support the community, as we've done for 200 years, right? We're 200-year anniversary. March 23rd in City Hall Chambers. If you don't know where City Hall Chambers is, down on Capitol Street, right by the Tazewell County Justice Center. Pekin First gets a proclamation. This is one of our 200th year things that we get to do. So the city is gonna congratulate us or give us a proclamation on our 200 years of serving the community. That's at 5:30 on March 23rd. March 26th is the Midwest Food Bank. Debbie set up a couple dates, and this is the first one. March 26th, 1 o'clock at the church, and everybody goes over, does the Midwest Food Bank thing, helps pack food for disasters. We've got tornadoes that are happening. We've got we're coming up on hurricane season, all the things, and the Midwest Food Bank is a central point for all of that. So it's a great ministry, and they also help with food insecurity in the area as well. Lots of stuff going on. Speaking of the 200th year anniversary and serving the community, lots of stuff going on with the 200th bicentennial celebration. Sorry, I'm not in my realm, and I am on very little sleep. So I've got my coffee, and we are making it through the day for sure. So anyway, back to the 200th bicentennial. Shirts are available. These are some pretty cool shirts. They got long sleeve, they got short sleeve, and they've got some pullovers, just sweatshirts. So just cool logo. I love the logo. The shirts are cool. You can order them online. If you go to our website and go to the 200th bicentennial, there's a drop down there. You can go right there. There's a QR code floating around that you can scan and just order your shirt as well. April 18th, we have the reunion with the, if you were married at Pekin First and you'd like to renew your vows, they're doing that on 4/18. They're also having a reunion for the choir. So if you were ever in a Pekin First choir, get a hold of Val Melee, and she will be happy to hook you up with all this. And they're going to have a huge choir, and then the youth group. This was pretty cool. All the youth groups, if you were in our youth group program at any point throughout our 200 years, I'm sure you didn't go back all the way to the 200 years, but any point throughout history you were in one of our youth group programs, we invite you to come do a reunion. Val is putting that on as well. If you want more information on that, or you need to know times and things like that, you can go to info@pekinfirst.org or email info@peakinfirst.org, and Geraldine will get you that information. All right, I think that is all we have. That's all we have going on in and around Pekin First. That's not all. We have much more, but that's all I got time for today. I've used up my time. So, look, it's cold out there. It's windy out there, and things go wrong, right? So, pray and ask God to just help walk with you as you go through problems and as you go through the day today. I especially need it today. I know some other people that just need the comfort of God today, and I hope they know they have it. And yeah, let's go out and support one another. Let's be together. Let's help those who need it, and let's just go do great things, right? So remember, God put us here to do great things. So let's go do great things. Have a great day.